With a week to assemble our foundation, we worked day and night to build the foundation to be ready for concrete. The two of us pushed ourselves to near exhaustion to get the ICF put together. If it was easy, everyone would do it, I told myself. Because the area we plan to build on isn't perfectly level, we had to constantly stop and spend extra time leveling the ground and the blocks as best that we could. On the morning of the pour, Brian headed out as the sun came up to finish setting the alignment system and build the exercise pad. We were both super nervous to pump our own concrete. Everyone that we contacted to help us with the pour didn't answer their phones. We've only mixed concrete with our own tiny mixer, so we were going to be learning on the fly. What could possibly go wrong?
Oh my gosh, so we're not done. We're not even really ready for concrete, but here we are. It's just gonna be, there'll be a couple more problems that we're gonna have to deal with because I didn't get done after the fact. Its gimbal's not even on. Anyways, it's gonna be really shaky, I apologize. But we got concrete here. I ordered 22 yards. That's equivalent to 80,000 pounds. So like 1,080-pound bags. When we did the solar system, we put like, I don't remember if it was 50 or 30. Surprisingly enough, the guy who is our pump operator, he's our neighbor. This is down the street. So we got a new friend. Seems pretty cool.
Seems cool.
Yeah, and then you said everyone here's named Steve, so I got to change my name to Steve. So Chelsea's gonna run the vibrator. Then I'm gonna put the concrete where I want it. So epic fails. Here we go.
I was so nervous, and then we just did it.
And then we just did it. That's kind of like our approach to everything, though, is we don't really know what we're doing and we just learn what we can about it. Like, neither one of us have concrete pouring experience. I've never even seen a concrete pump truck before. And it was like, all right, just build your house, not knowing what you're doing.
Well, we learned about this stuff. I've been learning about this stuff for years. It's like never really done it or had the experience to use it. So it's definitely intimidating.
You're a concrete master.
Far from. Yeah, it's a complete disaster.
Complete.
Nothing's popped yet. I mean, some concrete's come through like the corners, and it's I kind of was expecting that, except for that one. I kind of forgot it was happening because I was focused on what I was doing. But you're supposed to tape the fast foot stuff, but it was just wet. Like up until today, until now. So we couldn't tape it. And here we are. No big deal though. We got enough concrete. Guy's cool.
We're swapping trucks. We ran out of concrete. Used it all.
Maybe we'll just throw rebar in here.
So we originally planned on Brian controlling the pump with the concrete, which was very wily, by the way. It was kind of like riding a bull or something. And then I was going to use the vibrator, which I thought would be easier, and it wasn't. And then you can see here, like, the concrete kind of came out the bottom a little bit, and I thought it was because I started using the vibrator, and then I was like, yeah, no, I'm done with this. And I made Brian switch with me, so then you can see I'm using the pump, and then Brian starts using the vibrator following along after we had done one pass through. So that was kind of funny. That didn't go according to plan. It was really interesting to me how on time each of the concrete deliveries were. Like, I'm assuming they were communicating with each other, but they just came like right at the perfect time.
Yep. 30-minute increments usually.
Oh, that's the blowout.
So anything Chelsea was in charge of, basically.
Did not go well. What we learned is Chelsea's not allowed to do concrete again.
So that was actually a pretty big deal right there, because a big chunk of that wall was full. We weren't really supposed to be. I don't know what really happened. I was doing the vibrator, but maybe was he going too slow for you or something, or
I
too
think
fast,
he went too
or-
fast, and
or
then
was he like moving too fast or pumping too fast?
pumping too fast.
Yeah.
Is what I think happened, and I held it too still because I was trying to get it pretty close to the top, and then all of a sudden I just like feel this pressure on my feet, and I look down, I'm like covered in like so much concrete. I kept trying to come get it because the pump needs to keep moving, and I'm stuck there. I'm like literally buried under concrete, and you can't
So-
really see any of it from this angle, which is unfortunate.
So what you can see from this angle though is the wood on this side. It's just like at the very bottom of the where the footers are. It's just the same on the other side. So that was what broke and exploded everywhere. So it was like maybe 8 feet of wall of concrete just poured into the foundation, into the wall.
And that's why I'm grabbing that shovel there.
So
And we shoveled it all back in.
the problem with that is we focused on shoveling this portion of the wall in, and I still needed to put my anchor bolts in. So I actually only got halfway done before I was like, I cannot get these in without, my arm was burnt, so tired and exhausted. So we're gonna switch to the other type of anchors, and that we will have to drill in and glue in.
I have no idea how much footage was actually recorded because I'm pretty sure both the batteries ran out. So let's see what we've been up to. Besides being covered in concrete when the battery ran out.
Battery died?
Yeah, both of them died, but I have no idea when.
I can tell you what, I wouldn't hire me to do any of this work.